Good day, everybody. I'm Tim Davidson, certified Christ-based counselor, faith life coach, among other things. And today's topic, how to deal with anxiety. In 2020, we are dealing and in the midst of a global pandemic with the coronavirus, more specifically. And because of this pandemic, anxiety is at an all-time high with a bunch of people. Now, what exactly is anxiety? Anxiety is fear and worrisome of the unknown, nervousness of the unknown, uncertainty of the unknown. So there's a feeling, this certain feeling that manifests itself inside of you that has you scared, worried, concerned when it comes to the unknown that is this coronavirus. Am I going to catch it? If I catch it, what will happen? Will I die? Will I only be sick for a couple of weeks? There's so many different things that can bombard a person's mind and heart concerning really anything in general. It's just convenient for me to use COVID-19 as an example. So anything in particular, it doesn't necessarily have to be COVID-19. It could be wondering if you're going to lose your job, wondering if you're going to lose your house, wondering if you're going to lose your vehicle, if you have a relationship that's on the rocks. I mean, there could be a multitude of different things. Sometimes people have anxiety by default because they're so accustomed to having negative news come their way, or because they feel like they've had quote unquote bad luck. So there's a lot of people who just have that feeling on a day-to-day basis where they are worried about the unknown. And that is the best way that I can describe anxiety as a whole. And it's gotten tough enough to where people also take prescriptions to suppress this feeling of anxiety. Much the same goes for depression. And I've done a video on that previously. But when it comes to anxiety as a whole, I have an answer, and an excellent one, for each and every person who deals with anxiety. Philippians 4 verse 6 says, "Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done." Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Again, that's Philippians 4:6. So when you're consistently on a day-to-day basis, worried about something that you can't even sometimes even describe or understand, you just know that you're anxious and that you can feel this angst inside of you. And I know the feeling. Every once in a great while, it's something that happens to all of us. It's what we like to call the blah feeling, where it's you can there's this uncertainty that's inside of you that you are concerned about, that you're worried about, that you're nervous about. And again, most people already know exactly what I'm talking about as I break it down in detail. But if you just bring it to the Lord, if you just come before him and you ask him to deliver you from such feelings, to suppress those feelings to where they will be few and far between, to where that you could just stay focused on what's ahead of you and nothing more for the present day. Not thinking about tomorrow, not thinking about, oh, I got this huge job interview next week, or I got this huge test that I got to take on Friday, or, like I got to somehow talk to my mom about this situation, or my dad about this, of what's going on, or something that I saw, and, I'm scared to death. It could, a multitude of different things. Instead of doing that, just stay focused on present day. Just stay focused on the things that you can control. And that's the issue with a lot of people, is a lot of people will get emotional over something that is not in their hands. And that's the problem with a lot of people who are dealing with anxiety, is there's things that you cannot control that are bothersome to you. You don't know what's going to happen. So that anxiety builds up in you. But I challenge each and every person every single day, when you start your day, give God some praise. Thank him for allowing you to see another day, first and foremost. Thank him for what he has done for you. Thank him for what he has blessed you with. And that may not be much, but thank him for what he has blessed you with each and every day. Ask him for strength. Ask him for encouragement. Ask him to suppress any kind of concern or worried feelings that are inside of you, that happen to pop up in you randomly on any given day. It's like you could have a good day, and then suddenly, bam, this feeling of unknown worrisome comes out of nowhere. So ask God to suppress that and be consistent every day. Be consistent. And matter of fact, you can pray multiple times a day. Every morning, every afternoon, every evening. Whenever you feel like you need strength and you're being bombarded, you're feeling like there is a burden, a boulder even, the weight of a boulder that's on your shoulders, and you suddenly, in the middle of the day, are just, you're just in a funk. And you can't even really explain it. But you don't have to explain it, because God already knows. He already knows precisely what you are going through, how you're feeling, and he's got the remedy for what it is that you're feeling. So I hope that somebody was blessed with what I've had to say. And you guys can reach out to me on Twitter, Instagram. My handles are in the description below. You can also take a look at this slide that I'm putting up as we speak. If you seek any kind of counseling and what have you, please reach out to those links on the screen. You can check out my book link that's in the description. You can become a partner of mine on Patreon, and you can donate if your heart so desires. But other than that, I will continue to produce these videos at a high clip. Take care. God bless. I'm out.